Steff and I are in stunning Cornwall, and this is part 2 of our cunning plan. Part 1's on the channel, and it will give you the full story, and it's awesome, but if you're contrary and you like jumping in halfway through, we'll try and catch you up. We arrived at the campsite, and due to a mouse attack, I got grumpy. I'm still grumpy. We got distracted, and we looked at things. Then we got back on the bikes, and we rode some awesome tracks. We got distracted again. Then we got back on our bikes again, and rode some more awesome tracks, and we devoured some cream teas. We were going to try and ride the Cornish TET over a period of 2 days. Let's see how we're getting on. We started here at our campsite in Padstow, and then we rode it to here. Thanks to our dedication, our ability not to get sidetracked, and our superb riding skills, we've made it all the way to here. Okay, let's be honest, not the most spectacular of progress, so we rode back to the cafe we ended at yesterday, with still a faint glimmer that we could complete the Cornish loop today.
Good morning, lovely people. You join us back where we finished yesterday, which is at the St Piran Cafe, probably about a quarter to a third of the way through the planned Cornwall TET loop. On our second coffee, had a massive breakfast, but means we're well and truly fueled for a good few hours on the tracks, trails and tiny little back roads of Cornwall today. And on top of what Steff said, I had meant to record the breakfast that we'd had because it was epic, and I forgot. Sorry. Just like yesterday, there's something about this cafe that stops us recording its food. It's because it all looks amazing, so we just want to dive straight in. Yeah. And we keep forgetting. Yeah, so that's what happens when it arrives. We just scoff it down our faces and then remember we didn't film it anyway. It was really nice.
Fully fueled and fully caffeinated, we set off on day 2 of our quest.
Well, second visit to that cafe, and how delicious.
Yep, it was just as good as the first.
Yeah.
And just a few minutes later, with the quick change to the settings, we were off on our first track.
Well, this is not a bad start to the day.
Yeah, nice warm-up track, this one. Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
And the one thing that was out in abundance was pesky flies.
Stupid fly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to close my eyes. That is
Me too.
a lot of flies.
That is a lot of flies.
I mean, come on. You would have thought closing the visor would keep them away.
God, bloody flies.
What, even with the visor closed?
Yeah, even with my visor closed, that one managed to get in.
But you won't catch us whinging about them.
Holy schmobody, there's a lot of flies.
I know, they're really freaking annoying.
We moved on to the second track of the day, and the going became a little softer.
Holy shit.
This is fun.
Yeah. Wow. Cheeky little top out at the top.
And then have to cross a road.
Yeah.
Just have to pray nothing's coming, really.
Well, that woke me up after breakfast.
With the first few tracks done, we were hoping for fast road sections to keep our plans alive.
Oof, that is a very much an implement of death.
Yeah, don't want to be crashing into that. Okay.
Dear me, let's get back on the trails.
Yeah. Let me know how it looks.
Not too bad. Oh, hang on. No, it looks rough.
Okay. I'll pause here till you say it's good to come.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to. You can come up now, but it's tough.
Big ass rocks in this path. They're just like,
yeah.
it's like it's a bit of a rut really, and the
Yeah.
rocks like chuck you into the side of the rut. I mean, some lovely person has come along and stripped it for us, which is quite handy, because actually if it was massively overgrown as well,
yeah,
even more of a challenge.
it's not too bad now, but that climb was definitely interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricksy climb, but that was just lovely.
I think we're back on
A more main
a
track
used track, yeah.
rather than a footpath.
Yeah. There we go.
We've just come off the tracks for a moment and onto a main road. I'll wait for the car to go past. And spotted a couple of tin mines. Oh, and another one. Quite a busy road, and spotted a couple of abandoned tin mines that Cornwall's really famous for, so just stopped to have a little look. Here's Steff, the aerial wizard, trying to get us a good close-up view of the mines. Look at that face of concentration.
Yeah, you'd be pretty sad if I screwed this up and I crashed the drone, won't you?
Mining has existed in Cornwall since the Bronze Age, around 2000 BC. But the engine houses for the steam engines that have become synonymous with the Cornish landscape have spread all over the area by the mid-1700s.
Wow.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's stunning.
Oh, look at those mines. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Seems a precarious place to build a mine.
Yeah.
This means you're digging down.
Absolutely bonkers.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow dip down, blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
Oh my god, that's a good view of the sea.
It's pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah, it felt like we were in the middle of nowhere there, didn't
Yeah,
it? And suddenly
it
there's a
really
beach.
did. And then all of a sudden, there's a big beach with absolutely hundreds of people.
Yesterday, we had a reminder of Cornwall's amazing microclimate and the sort of plants it produces. And today, as we continued down to the village on the coast, we got another reminder of that.
Oh, wow. Check these out.
Whoa. Wow. What on earth are
know
they?
what they are, but wow.
For my scale, because it's hard to see on the camera, but for my scale, top of my head comes up to where the
Halfway
flowers
up?
start. No, way more, way lower than that, where the flowers start.
We soon swung inland again and left the coast and were back onto the tracks. Today, it felt like we were covering more ground than yesterday, and it definitely felt like we were starting to make progress. Yesterday, we'd had a real giggle on some of the overgrown tracks, and today, didn't disappoint either.
Let's go see what this lovely public byway is like.
I mean, it looks lovely.
It looks absolutely lovely.
I've got a beetle on my arm that's coming along for the ride.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, I think it's one of these ones that gets narrow very quickly.
Oh, yes.
But not tricksy.
Oh.
Just narrow. And very overgrown.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
just going to put my visor down.
Yeah, I'll
There we
join
go.
you.
Yeah, it's a lovely track.
It is.
These tracks feel so naughty.
I mean, they're really pretty.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
If a little tricky in places to get through.
A little tricksy there, but it's alright.
Branch did not want to let me go there.
Oh, that's a heck of a branch as well. Be
Yeah.
careful of that one.
It's nice having my own personal battering ram out front.
Thrashing your way through vegetation comes with additional benefits such as bike decoration.
Adornment to my bike.
Oh, pretty.
It doesn't take long before we're hacking through the undergrowth again, but in a moment we'll show you where these tracks are just in case you fancy riding them.
One day I'll remember to put my visor down before I set off.
Oh, I've got mine up.
Wouldn't you have thought we'd ridden enough overgrown tracks by now to know to put our visors down?
Every slapping noise you hear is vegetation straight in the face.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll try and make a note of where we actually are to show people, because the last few tracks have been very...
So these
A
few
lot of
tracks
fun.
have been between the two beaches, basically. We're going to reach another beach shortly.
Okay.
So this may be the perfect time to check the progress on our 2-day Cornish Trans-Euro Trail Challenge. This is our campsite, and this was yesterday's start point. This was yesterday's finish point, and of course today's start point. Well, we do seem to be making better progress on day 2. Now all we need to do is concentrate, not have any delays, and not keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Definitely not going to work.
Shame they couldn't pop a plank over it.
As perfectly demonstrated by this chap, the ditch was pretty deep, so we went in search of a way round it.
Right, where are you?
Just further up the track.
Does that track lead anywhere?
Yeah, it does, yeah. So we go up here, then we take a right and rejoin. Keep it really slow in case I beat a dog walker.
We managed to find our way round, and it didn't take too long. I guess some things were just outside of our control. At least we were avoiding distractions.
Look at the big horse being all protective, but can't get really close because of the electric fence.
That's so cute.
Or maybe not.
Okay.
Up on this pavement?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're stopping with the bike,
Yeah,
so it's not a biggie.
exactly. Oh my god, that's quite cool, isn't it?
That's so cool.
So this really cool island is St Michael's Mount. And at the peak of the island is a castle and a church. And in the 8th century there was also a monastery. In fact, there's been signs of human occupation there from 4000 BC.
So we're just coming into the little fishing village of Mousel.
Time is getting on, and even my optimism was fading for our mission. I think one more delay would seal our fate.
I think one of the problems with being so pretty is it's very touristy.
It's not one way, is it?
No, I don't know what's going on.
I'm very confused.
A perfect demonstration of heavy tourist traffic meeting tiny Cornish fishing villages. After we'd had our coffee, and spotting a lull in the traffic, we made our escape bid and set off to ride past the harbour.
Tide's out.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my god, I
I
can't
love
believe you've
this
already
place.
had a lovely little look.
I love this place.
And you were able to saunter through nice and slowly. Where did you get your coffee from?
There's a coffee shop on the right, we've already passed it.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. Bye, Mousel.
Bye, Mousel. So that was a little fishing village. Oops, went into neutral there. bit of clowning. It was a little fishing village that Steff and I have stayed in over one Christmas. Got a little cottage, and it's close to our hearts. It's lovely.
It was at this point that we decided to admit defeat and just take a shortcut to the north coast.
I feel a seaside track in our future.
Heck yeah.
I'm thinking we must be very close to old tin mines then.
Yeah.
Don't know what the chimneys are. It's just like a solitary stone chimney. I've seen quite a few.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's not a fresh air thing.
No, I
Because
wouldn't have thought so.
you wouldn't build them like that. You
No.
would build them up for fresh air.
In fact, that's exactly what they were for. They were used to promote airflow through the mines.
Oh, okay. So it's a Bronze Age burial ground.
Oh, it's on our map, Sugar Puff.
Simon keeps forgetting that the TET track comes with points of interest marked on the track when you download it.
Look at that.
Wow. Again, it feels a little bit naughty.
It does.
I mean, they can't even walk down it, so how the hell are we gonna ride down it? Yeah, the track, fine.
Yeah.
The people might not be very appreciative.
I mean, to be fair, it looks quite tricky.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on this side.
As always, the camera doesn't show it, but this slope was seriously steep. Halfway down it, we could see a couple of dog walkers who frankly were having trouble walking it. The lower we got, the bigger and the looser the rocks became.
Thank you.
We're trying to be quiet.
Sorry.
We were exceptionally conscious that we didn't want to
Thank
fall off into
you.
the walkers.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, it was like basically the worst part to find people to pass.
I mean, this is actually quite tough.
Yep. gets easier here.
Good.
You'll be pleased to know.
It's unbelievably loose.
Look at that. Oh.
That's great, I saved it.
Oh,
Yes.
God, if that sounded bad.
The front went completely. Wow.
Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous.
No wonder they couldn't even walk down it.
Yeah. Well, it's tricky to walk, let alone ride.
Right.
Absolutely. Wow, right. Shall we...
Is that catching up?
Yeah. Persevere with this
Yeah.
damn track.
I think it's pretty okay now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is quite a nails bit of track. I am surprised that's still open to motorbikes, to be
Yeah,
honest.
me too. I mean, they've made it so it's almost unrideable. This is significantly more pleasant.
Yep.
And I have to stress, the previous unrideable comment probably only applies to incompetents like us.
Oh, I see a little tin mine on the hill.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty.
It's going to be real pretty. Walker ahead.
Aye. And posters.
Oh, cute puppies.
Might
I'll
just switch off.
Yeah.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. This is stunning.
Wow.
Yay!
Oh, I'm so glad we came over here to do these two
Yeah.
tracks.
This is, when I think of, oh look at that. When I think of Cornwall, this is exactly what I think of. We've enjoyed, I think, all of the trails. Pretty much today has been, Steff was just saying, it's been fantastic. But out of them all, this is the jewel in the crown.
Yeah, this has been a cracking track.
This is epic. And if you're looking for it on the TET, it's just by St Just. It's just past St Just, that section there.
Yes, the one just before St. Just, or
Yeah.
rather, you ride through St. Just in the first track. That one's a little bit nails,
Yeah, the first track after St Just was a bit steep downhill.
but the one just north of St. Just is this one. and
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Steff has an important message at the end, but we thought we'd end our Cornish filming while we were on one of the most beautiful tracks we've ever ridden in the UK. We failed in our 2-day mission to ride the whole of the Cornish TET, but we failed in the best possible way. We had a fantastic time, and it just means we'll be back to ride the rest. Now over to Steff.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.
Nice work. Bye.
Bye.